everybody, back here again with our vlog a day, and today is Friday the 30th, and today was a lovely day outside, hot, like a lot of hot. It was just, wow, it was not a cool day at all, but got up this morning fairly early, not as early as I have to when I have the puppy, because I did not have the puppy today, so I was thinking I'm going to sleep in until late, and that didn't happen, so I got up fairly earlier than I wanted to, by all means. So got a few things done around here, got some things taken care of and stuff. Went ahead, ended up having Gracie, I'm not sure which one they call it. Dog got dropped off today. Basically hung out a little bit. There was no other dogs here besides her and Bruce, and she's kind of a aggressive dog. She likes to growl at him and stuff. She hasn't bit anybody yet, but she's nipped at him like she showed her teeth, so I didn't have to worry about that today, which worked out real well because of the fact that there was nobody here except for Bruce. And the one time she tried to get shitty at Bruce, and then he kind of like walked away. And then the second time, he was in the hallway, and she was kind of in the bedroom with me, and I was telling her to go down the hallway, and Bruce was standing right in the way, like just challenging, like, what are you gonna do? It's my hallway. And she's all growling and showing teeth and snarling at him and stuff. Bruce just looks at her like, what are you doing? And I'm like, Gracie, go. And she's like growling at him and stuff. I'm like, Gracie, go. And she's there and stuff. And Bruce was like, I'm so scared of you. Bruce just laid down right in front of her. Like, you want to go? Go. You know, he goes, feeling froggy? Jump, whatever. I don't know. She's just growling. And I finally had to, like, seriously, I had to tell Bruce to move. So Bruce turned around, went back, and, got out of the hallway. And then she walked right past him, and they were perfectly fine again. But he wasn't willing to start anything, and she wanted to act like she was going to, but she didn't have the courage to actually start anything either. So it was kind of funny. So they sit there, and she growled at him for a while, and he moved. It made me kind of chuckle. So told the owners about it. They thought that was pretty funny as well. So went ahead, had to go out and walk Teddy, which is one of the dogs I go walk during the lunch hour. My wife's at work, so stopped by her job, picked up the key, ran out there. I actually take Gracie with me. So I just don't want to leave her here with Bruce that long by herself, because I just don't trust her not to just decide to be shitty for some reason and whatever, and I just don't want him to have to deal with it at all. So took her with me, went out, walked Teddy, got that all done, came back, dropped the key back off for my wife, and she said she wanted to talk to me about her stuff, to let her know I was there. And of course, she leaves her her phone in the office, so she's out at somebody else's office, and I'm texting her like, hey, I'm on my way, hey, I'm here, hey, I'm calling and stuff, nothing. And I got a dog that's not dog friendly, and I can't leave in the truck here because I just don't want somebody yelling, oh, people left the dog in the truck. It's in parking lot, and there's really no shade here. So I was like, God damn it. So I basically like calling husband like, hey, come out and meet me if you want to meet me, because I have the dog that I do not want to deal with, like Hudson and stuff, which is just full on hyper dog, and I don't want to have to deal with a dog fight in your office. It's just not worth it. And Hudson's he doesn't understand the whole ignore thing very well, especially got an aggressive dog. So I go up there and I'm like, I see the owner of the company, I get to the front lobby there, and I'm kind of like, hey, can you just open the door and yell at Karen to get her ass out here, kind of thing. And instead I said how he was, basically she wasn't dog friendly, she was people friendly but not dog friendly. And she goes, oh, that's good, Hudson isn't here today. And I'm like, sweet. So I was like, hey, that works out great. So I went ahead, took Gracie in, found my wife. She was in somebody else's office. We talked a little bit, headed outside, chatted the rest of the time and stuff, whatever I had to do. She's staying at Teddy's house, so I'm not seeing her much. So I gave her a big hug, headed on back home, hung out there for a while, went ahead and got the yard mowed, which is always fun. I don't know. I don't mind the yard, it's hot. And problem is I can't really mow early morning because there's so much dew on the grass that it's harder on the mower. It doesn't mulch as well and stuff, and it becomes a pain in the butt. So I gotta wait till it dries off, but then it's just hot as hell to get out. So Gracie was all barking and freaking out, like, going nuts around the damn lawnmower, like she was trying to attack the lawnmower and stuff, and it was absolute ridiculousness there. We got her calmed down. Everything was good. Finally went ahead, got my run in, got a couple of things taken care of, decided I was going to, I spent a bunch of time on the phone today dealing with CarMax and that. We're trying to sell my father-in-law's car because of his poor decision makings, and he's had 4 incidences in the last 2 years, whatever and stuff, between wrecks and doing dumb shit he's not supposed to be, driving where he's not supposed to be and stuff, gave his car keys away type thing to somebody who then took his car, and so it's a little bit of this whole thing. It's time for him to get rid of it. If he gets cleared up, we get his meds figured out and gets mentally back together, then we can look at buying something that he can afford to pay for cash and or just a much cheaper car, because he's been paying $400 a month, and he's had his car at least 3 years, maybe 4 years, and he still owes $17,000 on it. It was $17,825, and he he was paying 4.9% or 4.49, I think 4.5%, 4.5% interest on a new car. You can get a new car loan for 0% interest everywhere. What the hell are we doing? You're paying 4.5% interest? Oh my goddamn, like that's ridiculous. You know, I'm like, Jesus Christ. But I don't, yeah. So of course, doesn't talk to nobody, doesn't want any help when he buys his shit, thinks he knows best, and then just is totally taken advantage of by the salesman. And they completely just rip his ass off, which is, oh my god, it just pisses me off. So much it pisses me off. So we got been calling to see about that. He also has like all the stereo equipment he had put in the car and everything else. I can take that stuff out, and it is. So I basically got it all figured out. I'm 100% set up, I believe, for a 9 a.m. appointment tomorrow. And then I've got dogs coming tomorrow. I've got 3 new dogs coming tomorrow. 4, I don't know. I gotta go pick up Mocha, which is a little tiny Yorkie. I gotta go pick up, and then I also have to. Basically, I got a Great Dane puppy coming, and then I've got a little miniature pinscher coming also. I think that, I got to pick up Gracie also up here. So, yeah, that ought to be fun. I got to walk Teddy as well. So, yay, so much fun. But yeah, got it all figured out. Just, it is what it is. It's not going to be the greatest. It's not going to be the worst, but it's not going to be the greatest. So, I spent a lot of time doing that today. I finally did. Said hell, decided to sit down and eat some food. I've not been really cooking or eating nothing. I've been eating mostly leftovers and stuff, trying to cut out the fridge since Karen's not around. And decided to have a chicken salad sandwich today, and realized we have no bread. So I ate some chicken salad on a plate and some potato salad on a plate. And I was going to get some crackers. I thought, I don't need crackers. So that was my dinner, chicken salad and potato salad on a plate with a fork, and actually wasn't half bad. So did that, hung around. Gracie finally went home. They were good. They were going to meet, hopefully, when we're selling the car tomorrow, they're going to meet us up there and drop it off. So say that the drive all the way down from Daytona to here. So say that about an hour of driving round trip. So that'd be nice for them. Also good for me, because I don't have to worry about rushing back and trying to meet them at a certain time. We're just going to meet up here at the dealership. So that should work out just fine as well. So went ahead from there, got that taken care of. Had another dog got dropped off last night, which is Tucky, Tucky. So he was supposed to be here earlier, and then with travel time, they were driving down. I kept telling him, I said, don't rush, it's no big deal. The guy here was already after 9 o'clock. It was dark. The dog was stressed from 8 hours in the car or whatever and stuff. And the owner was just back from the military and has been gone for 3 months. Hasn't seen the dog. I think it's been home less than 24 hours. Saw the dog a little bit, and then came down here to surprise her parents. And now the dog, of course, is going to freak out again because she's leaving the dog. So last time she left the dog, it was for 3 months. So he's been a little bit clingy. He got a little aggressive, a little barky at me and stuff. Once we got him past that, because he's got a car and she's nervous. She's excited about going and seeing her parents stuff and the whole surprise the restaurant thing and all that fun stuff that's taken, it's obviously adding her energy level up, which then, of course, makes the dog's energy level up. So it becomes a thing. So went ahead, got it all figured out. Dog got in, dog got calmed down. She left with the dog in the backyard. Absolutely ran around, had a good time, chased some lizards, played with Bruce a little bit. Not even a single bark out there at each other. I finished up my cigar and I headed in to bed and called it a night. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.